Morning everybody, we're in Brunel and we have the world #1 Simon Roberts about to take on Brunel's own Liam Butcher. Alongside me in the commentary box is Mr. Matt Pearce. Hi Matt.
Hello mate, hello everybody.
Thanks for joining us, Matt. What are your thoughts on this match? You see any of Liam's first match today?
Yeah, I did see him play a little bit. Trying to think who played in the first round.
You're playing against Michael Allen, your
Michael Allen, yeah.
Fellow Essex boy?
Yeah, no, I played Liam last year in this tournament as well, and he hits a good ball. So,
yeah, I schooled him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, last year. March the 4th, I think it was. So, I mean, but he did push it to 3 sets, so I'm thinking he might have a chance against Roberts if he can push the GOAT to those sort of...
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
We're both lying at the moment because he's probably going to get scored love and love. However, we're trying to make this match interesting, which is what commentators always do.
Exactly.
Even when they know Fed's about to destroy someone, they're like, he's got a chance. Beatman Juniors when they were both 11 years old. Federer left his rackets at home, but still he beat him.
That's true.
So this should be fun. I mean, look, for someone like Liam who can hit a decent ball, what does he actually have to do against Simon Roberts?
First of all, he's going to have to stay in the point long enough to try and out-rally side. And he's going to have to be solid from game one, or from the very first point.
You've pushed Simon Roberts to the very limits.
That's right.
What does it take to get a game off him, let alone a set? Because there aren't many people who can do that.
No, that's true.
I mean, let's put it this way, imagine you've got Liam's weapons. You've seen he's got a decent serve, he's got a nice forehand, his backhand's steady. What would you do against Roberts with his shots, his arsenal? Would you just hope you don't get cuffed love and love?
No, you'd want to go in there, trying to stay with him to start with.
Okay.
If you could go a game up or stay with him 1 game all, 2 game all, and then it's anybody's game. You might get a bit tight.
Yeah. It's all about those early points. Exactly. I'm just running over from the other court where Hugh Impey's playing at the moment. And he's going to play a couple of serves and they'll be ready to go. My money's on Roberts doing this 1 in love. I think he's likely to drop a game early on, but that's pretty the kind of scoreline we'd expect.
Yeah.
What we're trying to figure out from this match, though, and the reason we're live streaming it, is what we want you to see is what sort of condition Roberts is in. He's been off for quite a while. He had an injury, and he's now back. That's the first point. He doesn't want to be losing points like that, does he?
No.
And that's long. It's always tempting, I find, against the better players. I've played you, Mould, Roberts, to try and get down a bit. Alex Oldfield, who should know better than to walk in front of a camera while we're live streaming. Through there, past reception on the left. Ask reception. See that's a good serve, but
yeah, just straight onto Roberts' forehand though.
Where are you? If you're going to serve and volley against Roberts, where are you going with that serve?
You've got to serve you will get a serve to his backhand if you're going to serve and volley. With a single hander, you're more likely to get a nicer volley.
Well, I mean, the kind of ball we're live streaming, mate. That's all right. Just ruin the show, just get in the way of the screen. These people are absolute muppets. I'm sorry, Charlie is not the brightest person in the world, but he's a lovely guy. By the way, he recently recorded a song for charity, for Jamie McDonald. If you're watching this, I want you to go on iTunes and look for a song called Who I Am by Charlie Crisp. And it is an incredible charity, and Jamie McDonald ran 200 marathons across Canada. Oh, no justice there.
No.
That's a great play.
That's a great play, yeah. Great backhand volley.
He's going to have to do that more. I mean, I think it was the backhand up the line that opened that point up for him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He had a chance on the pass there. He had a lot more time than he thought. The ball
Yeah.
didn't check the way it normally does. Now, that's a pretty smart play. I've tried that against you a couple of times. Go inside out with the
Inside out
backhand
with
on
the
the first shot,
backhand.
because most players will lean to their left.
After the serve, yeah.
So he's defending well up that line, but
Just the cheap error now and then.
it really is what makes him so tough. And the thing is, a lot of the errors I find against someone like Simon Roberts, it's all right when it's you or Mould ripping the ball, trying to make something happen. But to give him an error when he's just rallying with you is suicide, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, and you never know what might happen. You might get yourself a point. Just stay in that point longer. Again, I mean, unless Roberts is going to rip the return a lot, you might as well just put it in play.
Yeah, just roll the
Nice.
serve in. That's cheap.
Yeah, and that's the set, I believe.
No, 3-love?
3-love.
3-love.
Yeah, change to 3-love.
Yeah.
You think I know the scoring system in this game, but sorry, I've forgotten it. You normally change ends at an odd number. Just for those of you just tuning in, just bear in mind that the red line you see nearest the bottom of the screen is the baseline we're playing to. We've marked out all the lines for the court in red, the side lines, etc., the service lines. Any of the other lines you can see in random places are just the badminton hall sort of lines they've got here. And now he made the play, he took up the net position. May have been a bit distracted by Hughes' ball,
Oh,
but
the ball, yeah.
still you got to
That's
make
good
that
play,
volley.
though.
See, a lot of the time I feel that errors against people like Roberts and you and Mould, they look like unforced errors, but they're sort of frustration errors. You just feel like you're not getting any rewards for hitting big. You're not getting any rewards for rallying. You're just not getting anything. So you just start just blasting stuff and hoping.
Yeah.
It gets a bit frustrating after a few games of getting spanked. Oh, and there's justice. Not as if he needed the rub of the green, but it's certainly going his way at the moment. I believe that is the set. Is that 4-love? Yeah. No, they've forgotten the scores well. Yeah, it's 4-love.
4-love, Robbo.
Well, unfortunately, any chances there, I mean, they seem to have really burned away with the first set going that quickly. You can only see it getting worse. You see, he can rally. He can rally. He's got
can.
great shots.
Yeah.
I think taking that ball up the line was a mistake. Just a
I
bit
think
too
he should
early in
have-
the
yeah,
rally.
I think he should have
Too
still
far back.
traded.
What happened there? Positioning? What do you think?
I just think he should have. I think he should have driven the shot instead of sliced it. Personally, just gone back cross court.
I think the match with Michael Allen might have taken a little bit more out of him than we think. And there you go. Stayed in the rally long enough, and he got
That's
some
right.
rewards. I love the way Roberts is able to run around that forehand and still stay in the point. See, that's a tennis player's volley, isn't it?
Yeah.
That wasn't a touch tennis volley. You needed to
Too
keep
heavy.
running through that and just guide it somewhere rather than stick it upwards. Suddenly, Roberts is bleeding some errors.
It's very rare.
Can we inside squeeze in here as well, you think, or not?
Not hoping help.
What about the table there? It's like everything away. No way.
Yeah. Hang on. Some. That's huge.
Shot from Roberts there.
Oh, one for the highlight reel. Pity it had to end on an error, but brilliant, brilliant rally. He's just along with that. Just
You always,
came in on the wing and a prayer there.
I think you're going to get burnt off of that side.
Speak this way.
Oh, reduce a bit.
That's a little petulant. I think he's,
I think he's given up the ghost.
yeah, doesn't look committed now. Unusual to see Roberts go for something so big when he's
Maybe,
dominating by not making an effort. Maybe he's just trying to see where
Something
he's
different.
at. It's good to see the ankle seems to be okay. It's too good.
That's too good.
There was no need. He wasn't losing the rally from the baseline. He was just in it. But, you know, maybe it's stamina, maybe it's concentration. Decides to run in and gets punished. Oh, it's a generous
Again.
call from Roberts, but still just crushes that ball. It's 2-love and love 40 and, sorry, 15-30. This is a huge point. I'll give him 3 game points for a 3-love lead, and you can't see him relinquishing even a game. That's huge.
Oh, that's a big shot.
That's an absolutely massive forehand.
Bit of justice on the serve.
I'm going to ask you something here, Pierce. You might have to answer after the next point, but do you think maybe Roberts is going a little bit bigger because after that loss to Elliot Mould at the Masters, not nearly lost to you both in Warwickshire and at the Masters, and the loss he took thereafter to what's his name, Ben Churchman, that he's decided he wants to save energy by just finishing these points a bit earlier?
That's good play. Yeah, I think you could be right, Rash. Yeah, maybe after having a few tight ones with himself and Mould, that he feels he needs to be a bit more aggressive this year.
Yeah. Well, he's wrapped that one up, love and love. So I'm sorry we were wrong about the score where we were, but he's he's comprehensively beaten Liam Butcher. He hasn't dropped a game. He's never looked like dropping a game, and not a single deuce game in that match.
No.
It's got to be
That's right.
really disheartening for Liam. Let's hope we see him at more tournaments. He's probably going to go and have a pretty cold shower somewhere, and that's it. Hey Charlie, and we've now got Charlie Crisp in the booth. Charlie, how are you?
Hello, Charlie.
Good to see you, mate. How are you?
You all right?
Charlie, while you're here, we want to talk a little bit about the song that you recorded for Jamie McDonald. Tell us a little bit about it.
I was desperate for a guitarist, so I gave you a ring.
No, seriously, about the artist you had on there. You've got a great song out there. Tell us about the charity first.
The charity is for a local Gloucestershire. It's a Gloucestershire lad running across Canada, which in itself sounds ridiculous. It's 5,000 miles, and he ran for a local charity in Gloucestershire for children, sick kids, and Great Ormond Street as well. So we thought, me and some friends thought the best thing we could do to raise some money for him was to write him a song and put it on iTunes and spread the word that way.
So how do people download this song then? So what is it?
It's called Running for the Future, a song for Jamie McDonald. It's called Who I Am.
Who I Am.
Thanks, mate. It's called Who I Am, and it's if you search for Running for the Future, a song for Jamie McDonald, it's on iTunes, Amazon, and all that sort of stuff.
Brilliant.
But yeah, it's a good song to run to. And that's,
Easter number
that's
one.
the way it was written.
Easter number one, hopefully.
Easter number one, yeah, we're all over it.
You heard it here. It's Charlie Crisp in the booth with us. We're going to clock off now as we get ready for our next second round match. Be interesting to see who makes it through and if Gary can keep focus while he's playing his match at the moment against Nick Somiadis, who shouldn't really even be on court because he was half an hour late after sleeping in. Oh, hang on. Charlie did that as well. We'll clock off now. We'll see you again soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.